Hey everybody, James Buchanan here. Just want to apologize to everyone, about not posting video here in the group. I'm trying to get, new training going here for the new group, and guys have been really busy, and it seems like every time I want to try to do something, the weather, it seems like it snows, and then I got the girls home from school. They was home again another week out of school, and it's really hard. It's not too bad, when I got my little boy here, but when you get two girls, and the 3-year-old together, it is absolute chaos here at the house. So like I said, they were home from school again another week. I think they've already been out 2.5 weeks out of school since the beginning of this year already. But guys, I feel a lot more comfortable here in this group because I know the people that's already here, are going to stick with Infinity Downline. I just don't feel the pressure that I have with the other group of, the constant questions and the pressure from the other group. So, I just feel much more comfortable making videos for this group because I don't feel, the pressure is there with the same old questions and, the same things that I seems like I constantly have to go over, daily in the other group. Um, but guys, I wanted to make this video and show you the sponsored post that I did last night. I did this. It says 20 hours ago. Guys, I tagged 50 people in it. If you had seen my last video that I posted, I talked about, I was trying a new strategy about, the ADME groups, about, these girls that might be, skimpy, bathing suit, blah, blah, blah. And I told you guys I was just going to, try a new, different technique, and actually I tagged nothing but these women that are in these ADME groups, so saying add me. I tagged 50. It was strictly nothing but these women, and actually got a really good response off of doing this. Like I said, I did this 20 hours ago. Guys, as you can see, I got over, that says 145 there, 146, 47, 148 likes. Guys, 68 comments on this post. And guys, this was mostly me because I had to keep going over and over again. People simply do not read. I mean, as you can see up here, it says add me as a friend first, like my status, then inbox me for complete details. People was constantly going on here, add me, and I simply got this picture, that says add me first and inbox me for more info. I constantly had to keep putting this up there because people's going, well, I want to know what you're doing, blah blah blah, and they're not adding me. And guys, I added so many people last night that I actually got blocked again for 2 days from sending friend requests. So, guys, I'm on another Facebook block. And with being blocked, guys, I want you to know I did this 20 hours ago, and out of this sponsored post, I already signed somebody up from that post. And that was Jeff Fye right here. So, I mean, if a sponsored post is done correctly, guys, I mean, I don't see any reason why you guys shouldn't be getting, at least a couple of sign up, at least one or two out of that. Like I said, my average guys, when I do a sponsor post, I actually went back and I checked. I thought I did one in January. Guys, I haven't done a sponsored post. The last one I did was December 28th of last year. So it had been, let's see, what is that, 6 weeks since me not doing a sponsored post, guys. And then those 6 weeks, I was still signing people. Okay. So, like I said, I just want you guys to know the power of a sponsored post. I paid the $6.99 here. I've already signed one person within 24 hours of making this post, guys. Like I said, 148 likes, 68 comments on this post, 2 shares. That's the power of making a sponsored post. And I've told you guys before, at my success on this, and I try to experiment with just simply the people that I added from admin groups, okay? Strictly, and I tagged 50 people, and out of those 50, 44 are still on here. So 6 people removed themselves, from the tag. In other words, they untagged themselves for the photo. But guys, there are still 44 people still tagged in this photo. So that means that those 44 women, everybody on their friends list, I went through these people here. Every one of them had 2,000 plus friends on their friends list, guys. So 2,000 times 50, that was basically my audience right there. So like I said, I can't explain how important doing a sponsored post is, guys. If it's done correctly like this, you will get signups each and every time out of a sponsored post. I mean, it might not be that day, it might not be the next day, it might not even be that week, but I guarantee there is people going to be getting, signing up from doing a sponsored post. Guys, I sent out, I'm going to say probably 60 videos, and what I done was I just went and created my own video, guys. Because I know a lot of you said, we're having problems with the links or whatever. So I want to show you guys right here. What I did was I actually took this video and I did my screen capture right here with my software, and I let the video play out. And in other words, I made my own video and uploaded it to YouTube. So I made my own Infinity downline compensation plan video and actually sent that to people. Okay, so like I said, we were having problems with the links, so on and so forth. And I told you guys about do your own videos. It's really simple to screen capture a video. You don't necessarily have to be on in front of the camera like me right now. If you do a screen capture, I know a lot of you are a little bit, we'll say, giddish about getting in front of the camera. You might not know what to say. But like I said, guys, I'm a lot more comfortable talking to you guys in this group, the new group, than in the Infinity downline and beyond group, because people are just starting, and there's so many of the same questions over and over and over again, and I just don't feel the pressure um, like I do in the other group. So like I said, I apologize for not being getting up and getting. I need to get another conference call with you guys and pass on some information. That's what I'm trying to do here, guys, is pass on the information to you so you can be more successful with Infinity Downline. Guys, I wanted to be rolled up into the Infinity 100 program, and like I said, with the kids being home, basically the girls were out of school. Like I said, 2.5, well, almost 3 weeks. I basically lost because it's really hard um, for me to try to get anything done during the day. I mean, for those of you out there who have kids, you know what I'm talking about. When you got 3 young kids at home, it's constant, attention that you have to be, directing towards them. So like I said, guys, I want everybody to be more successful with Infinity Downline. I'm going to be making more training videos, talking about different strategies once, you've already established with Infinity Downline. You're going to stay in it, and start, keeping, not letting your business stall out. And, I've talked about that before in other videos about, you know, your business is going to stall if you're not constantly getting yourself in front of new people. And, for me, the cheapest, easiest way to go about getting yourself in front of new people is simply a sponsored post. I mean, I paid the $6.99 and I already got one person signed out of that quick within 24 hours. So, I got my $7 back plus, made money. So, that's the way I look at it. And that gets me out in front of new people. Guys, YouTube, getting yourself on YouTube is, you know, another avenue of getting yourself out to new people. People are hitting me up all the time simply from YouTube videos. I'm going to be posting more and more of those on my timeline, and because I get a good response from a little simple 2-minute video. It takes 2 minutes to make a little simple video like that, upload it, post it on your timeline, and guys, you would not believe the tremendous response and the views you're going to get, just from a little simple 2-minute video, guys. It's very important, like I said, to be getting yourself in front of new people, new audiences, and that's just another way of going about doing it. Guys, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to show you, um, what I'd actually done here with this post. Actually, these are the stats, as you can see here. Guys, if I would just put this on my timeline as a regular post, only 3% of the people, would have seen this post, basically. So for me promoting it, I got a 98% rate of people that seen this post versus if I didn't sponsor it. So to me, that's tremendous amount of difference there. And, I want you guys to think about that too. When you're just throwing a post up on your timeline, only 3% of people are viewing that versus if you actually promoted it. So you got to look at your rate there. And like I said, if you're not constantly adding new people to your friends list, you're gonna be preaching to the choir within a week or two. So you definitely want to be adding new people. Like I said, this experiment worked for me. Simply adding these women, in the admin groups. Like I said, I don't give a shit if you're a cam model, whatever you're doing. I don't really care. I simply want the people on your friends list. And like I said, I'm looking at it as a business standpoint. I don't care if you're Skyping. I don't care if you're a cam model. I don't care. You know, I don't personally know that person, so it's not going to bother me if they block me. Whoop de doo. And you have to, look at it that way. And to me, this was a success because I tagged 50 people and only 6 people untagged themselves out of the photo so far. So to me, that's a tremendous success. And as long as people stay tagged in the photo, that means everybody on their friends list will see this post. Okay. So I mean that's a tremendous advantage there because like I said, guys, I got people hitting me up 2 months after I do a sponsored post like this that will still comment on it, still it's still active as long as people are still tagged in that photo. It will be active. In other words, it will stay. People, whoever's the friends of these people, they will see this post. It will stay there. So very, very key, very crucial about moving your business forward. And guys, like I said, I got out of it because I was getting hit sideways, from my YouTube videos and all the other stuff that I didn't sponsor a post in over 6 weeks. So I'm going to get back into that because at least twice a week, and I want to get my friends list up there to 5,000 friends and then rotate friends in and out of that. So that's my goal here within the next couple months is get my friends list up to 5,000. So guys, I mean I am up to now. Let me go up here and see. I believe I'm at almost 2,400 friends. And guys, you guys already know that when I started with Infinity, I only had 300 friends. So I've gained 2,100 friends in 5 months from doing this. So, I want to kick this up a notch. And like I said, I want to be at 5,000 friends in the next month or two, rotate people in and out of my friends list. And, like I told you guys, 2014 is all about kicking this business up a notch. And, that's what I'm going to be doing. I want to be making $150,000 this year from home. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's my mindset. That's my goal. Every small goal that I've set for myself, I've achieved, guys. And, it's as simple as doing that. Set yourself a small goal and achieve it, and then move on to the next bigger goal. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, I'm going to try to get some more training posted up to the new group here, and because I want everybody to be moving this business forward here in the new group. And like I said, I feel a lot more comfortable talking to you guys here because I don't have the pressure like I do from the other group. So, I don't have the negativity, of people, this don't work and so on and so forth. And, because I didn't sign anybody, it's all of a sudden all your fault. And, I just don't have all that going on. So, I feel a lot more comfortable talking to people here. I've known you guys for at least several months. You're working the business. You're being successful. It takes small steps to keep building, building, building. And like I said, guys, I want to get on another conference call. Um, I'm going to try to do it hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have enough time. Well, no, I take that back. Guess what? The girls are home from school again tomorrow. I forgot it's President's Day. So we'll try to set Tuesday. I'll get into the group and we'll set another conference call. Everybody, we can join in there, collaborate, go over some ideas, so on and so forth. All right, guys, getting out of here. Be successful today. Peace.